Hello and welcome to this video about the Quad 67 CD player. As you see, it's in bits. I've removed the mechanism, and the problem with it was that it didn't read some CDs, or it's reading them, but it was jumping, and skipping throughout the CD and mainly in the beginning. So I've fired it up. And I didn't even play any CDs. I started with CDRs, and I have 3 CDRs. 1, 2, 3. And these are the 3 that some CD players don't play. But when 2 out of 3 of these are being played, I say, well, that's sort of good enough. So this single one, James Brandon Lewis CDR, would not load, but the other ones would play fine. And also my test CD passed with flying colors even on hardest tracks. So I thought, well, there's nothing wrong with that. So then I grabbed the 2 CDs that the owner left with me. One was the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, and that has played fine. But the other one, and he was really interested in that one, because it is signed by the artist Joanne Shaw Taylor. Well, that's the one that skips. And, well, my advice would be to the owner to get another copy of it and put it in that cover. And the reason for this is that I've cleaned the lens, and if the CD player reads all the CDs but 1 or 2, and reads test CDs, reads CDRs, well, then there's nothing wrong with it. I measured the output of the laser. It was 300 microwatts, which was plenty. Normal players do about 100 microwatts, but CDM9s in many configurations do up to 300, and this is one of them. Well, the next step what I've done is I cleaned the lens, and then I proceeded to check electrolytic capacitors. That maybe, the servo needs a bit of help. So in here I've tested all of these on that board, and they all are within specs. Maybe 2.2 micro is sort of borderline, but that they have a lot of slippage. And then I've tested, this is the board that sits at the back of the mechanism, and I've tested them all, and they are good as well. Not only that, if you look, they already have been replaced by somebody. So all these capacitors here, and these are Panasonics. I don't know what the other ones are. But yeah, it's all been done, it all works fine. And I cannot find, anything wrong with it or anything else to do, so to speak. Well, that's it. Get another copy. I mean, I had a customer who bought local customer who bought a cheap CD player for his son, and his son bought his first CD, and he says, well, it doesn't play. And I said, well, I've tested it when you were here, and it worked. I said, try some other CDs, and that CD player played every single CD other than the one that his son bought. So if you have one CD and it doesn't work, that's just bad luck. Well, thank you very much, and until the next.